Mhuri yeZimbabwe kusangana kwatiri kuita zvakare ipo pano paZimu News Update apo patinoda kupa mafirst hand update anonga ari kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe. So nhau yatakakubatira muzuva ranhasi inhaurwa yemilitary wakuedza kutsiura vatapfumanei avo vari kupinda nechipower power chekumapolitician kuinstitution yearmy, izvo zvisati zvamboitika since nguva yana Rex Nhongo, nguva yana McLean yaitaurwa napresident Emerson Mnangagwa waya kuuya nguva yana VP Chiwenga kuuya nguva yamatatu. Ndokuti muri kuona kuacta kunoita matatu emhuri yeZimbabwe ndokuacta pachimilitary. Ndosaka muri kuona PV Sibanda chaichi akabvunzwa mazuva emaelection aNelson Chamisa nava Mnangagwa kuti muri kusaluta ani pakati pevanhu vaviri ava, akati inini ndosaluta munhu anenge ahwina obva anyarara zvake. So ndo nzira dzemasoja idzodzo noti zviri kuitwa navatapfumanei vari kupinda that guy is a politician because tiri kuona kuti ndiye anga akatungamirira fazi iya yaishungurudza vanhu muna 2023. Ndo zvakakonzeresa kuti anga achipinzwa sort of like paukomanda paumajor general, after paumajor general obva azoiswa paukomanda apa mhuri yeZimbabwe. So anenge achiplaya role yeupolitician achitraya kunge ari anodzivirira mapolitician kana kuti anodzivirira bato reZanu PF, because tiri kuona kuti bato reZanu PF rakangobata nemilitary nepolisi chete, because rakangopatukiwa nemilitary nepolisi panenge pasisina mhuri yeZimbabwe. So tichiona mumhuri yapresident Emerson Mnangagwa hamuna kumira zvakanaka apo patiri kuonapo president Emerson Mnangagwa mumaspeeches avo vari kutaura nhaya dzekutoti hatidi zvemadrugs muno munyika yeZimbabwe. Patiri kuona kuti pamurora vavo zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka, ari kurovererwa navamwene vake, tobva tati amukurungai vamaoxelia Mnangagwa ari kurovererwa futi vese vari mukati mehusungwa, mhuri yese yava mukati mehusungwa. Apo patiri kuona nhaurwa iyi yakupindwa naPhilip Chiyangwa, because Philip Chiyangwa, that guy is a CID or CIO mhuri yeZimbabwe kubva nguva dzana president Robert Mugabe. Ndosaka muri kuona ari kuda kuswedera padhuze naChivayo kana kuti ada kuinvestigata kuti anyase kuona kuti zvinhu zvakamira sei, because agara asikatofariro wiki noChivayo, because tiri kuona kuti that Philip Chiyangwa aiwirirana naMike Chimombe vaya especially Mike Chimombe ndo waiwirirana, even kana naBosco Sakukanya waiwirirana naMike Chimombe mhuri yeZimbabwe. That Chivayo aingo hake. Ndosaka muri kuona those zana Mike Chimombe ndo vakanzi Chivayo achitaura paya pachitoti ndo anga uri padhuze napresident Emerson Mnangagwa, so ndo anga oda kushandiswa naChivayo kuti anga achitora mari kuna president Emerson Mnangagwa zvakazoenda nepamwe. So tiri kuona panapa Chivayo akaita zvekutamba naPhilip Chiyangwa anogona kunyudzwa, because naPhilip Chiyangwa aya vagara vari maCID kubva kudhara. So tine nhau yetinayo pano mhuri yeZimbabwe yetoda kuti munge muchinzwa nhaurwa sort of like kuti maelection anofanira kunge ariko, because tiri kuona kuti vaNelson Chamisa vakataura kuti maelection ariko. Izvo zviri kuonzeresa kuti Zanu PF inge ichisplita mhuri yeZimbabwe. Team Chiwengavo vari kushedzera kuti maelection ariko zvakarehwa navaNelson Chamisa, vari kutaura kuti kutotamba kuri kuita vaMnangagwa zvavo zveConstitutional Amendment Act, harisisiti Constitutional Amendment Bill, raConstitutional Amendment Act, because rava pamutemo mhuri yeZimbabwe, ndo wato mutemo mutsva yenyika yeZimbabwe. Apa tiri kuonawo chikwata chebheka lika lezulu chiorganization chiri kuendesawo president Emerson Mnangagwa kumatare edzemhosva, vachiwapomera mhosva yekuti those guys pakuappoindwa kwe10 masenators kuyako havisiri pamutemo. So vakaenda kukoni court, kusupreme court kunovaratidza kuti zvinhu zvatsomera zvakanaka. But inini chikwata chiya chinotungamirwa naMbuzo Fuzhwayo chebheka lezulu handichitrust chezvo, because tiri kuona kuti mazuva ayo pavaiendesa president Emerson Mnangagwa kumatare edzemhosva nenhau 2030 pavakatadza kubhadhara that lawyer rainzi Tabitha rakatanga kufumura zvinhu zvese. Ndo pandakaona kuti matakanyanya nhau vari kutanga futi. Regedzei tinzwa makomboreti vetinawo pano.
Beating up people, forcing people to attend Zanu PF rallies, and those who are deemed to be opposition, they are either maimed, killed, or silenced forever. Which is what I'm saying we should desist, we should move away from.
So before we even talk about the results, so the game is won and lost before even we get to the polls. Am I right in what I'm saying?
The process is flawed. Yes, you're right. The process is flawed.
So when I have somebody here, or even somebody within the opposition ranks, that are they gonna say an opposition member? Okay, let me ask you this before I go there. So this environment that we were talking about, the ideal environment that we are talking about, is it available in Zimbabwe? Let's say, was it available prior to 2023 election?
It's never been available since 1980, so there have always been death, pre-election people disappearing. Some of them we don't even know where they are as of today. A lot of people have died, disappeared. Pre-election violence and murders.
So before we even talk about the deficiency, inefficiency of the parties, the people who run these parties, they are. Can we tell that they can win against what is happening, what happened, and what happens in Zimbabwe as far as the environment of election is concerned? Can we say that whoever lost in the 2023 election lost on a free and fair election?
The elections were neither free nor fair because we know what happened. We know the system. We know how Zimbabwe does its conducts its businesses. So we actually need to speak up, say the facts.
I rest my case.
The environment needs to be free and fair for everyone to go about without any intimidation, without beatings, abductions, killings that have happened. People need to be free to talk. People need to be free to share. People need to be free.
Not golid, not golid, not golid.
That are presented by parties.
Not golid. Which region are you from?
I'm from Matabeleland.
Which area is specific?
I'm from Matabeleland North, to be specific.
All right. So in Matabeleland North, was the election cycle free and fair, no skirmishes, whatever?
No, the thing is, as I said, since 1980, in each and every elections, we've had people being maimed, killed, some of them abducted. We don't even know where they are. That's each and every election cycle that has happened.
So you are saying, you are talking about the time before. Let's just put it to 2023 election. You still have people who were lost. You don't even know during this time election period. Is that right? I am saying.
There are people who were maimed. There are people who lost their properties. There are people who were abducted and no one knows where they are even today. So the truth is, the electoral environment or the electoral process, the environment that the electoral process is held on remains not conducive for free and fair elections.
Not golid. Not golid. I'm just gonna go general now. now that we have your situation as far as Matabele North is concerned, let's talk about the Zimbabwe as a whole. Do you think that the result, presidential and the parliamentary and the local, can you say ultimately with you, out of everything that you know, can you say for sure that in general terms, the opposition as led by Nelson Shamis, they lost because of their doing or because of the systems that they were the system that you have said and you can say about. Somebody's gonna say, I'm just leading this guy to say whatever he's saying. But I'm saying the Triple C is led by Nelson Jamis, had everything. The members of parliament, the presidential people, the local council. If we were to talk about everything is fair, free and fair,
Mochi, I think we are going further away. I can give you a good I can give you a good example. I actually witnessed.
Go on, my friend.
Do you know a guy called Andrew Lang?
I know Andrew Lang.
Do you know how he came into parliament? Or when he came into parliament?
Enlighten me, brother.
Right. Andrew Lang was actually I think a CIO in Matabele South, first in Gwanda, and then there was Kuchekaya and the George John Lovu, the guy who actually beat Kuchekaya as an MTC candidate. That guy was actually killed by his own brother. He died. And after the elections, the vice president came in and said, the president said he wants this seat at whatever cost. Do you know there are a lot of people who died in 2002 in Inziza? Lots of people died in that by-election that Andrew Lang got in. There were people who were shot inside a police station and no one was arrested. That guy died, I think he died in South Africa at some time. He survived, but actually died in South Africa. The first bullet went in, the second bullet that was supposed to finish him went through the roof. If they haven't repaired, I think the bullet hole is still there in the charge office in Philippos. When I say those things, people will say, oh, you are lying. we are lying. The guy who was the officer in charge in there is the one who actually held the gun for the second bullet to go through the roof. If it wasn't for him, that guy would have died that same day. So that's the Zanu PF we're talking about. And that's the election period. Right. So if in an election period, concentrated only in one place, there may be so much violence, so much death, so much intimidation, so much beatings of the people, disappearance of the people, so much torture. How about in a large scale, the whole country?
Let me ask you something. That constituency, how many people are there?
I don't know the people because
I mean, considering the result
there is lots of people in that constituency. That much I can tell you. That was before it was divided into north and south. It was a big constituency. It covered a lot of areas.
All
it
right.
was actually big, yes.
So you see, let's take the outcome of the 2023 results. For those who know, how much was the difference between the winner and the purported lose?
Mochi, it doesn't matter as long as the process itself that brought those results is actually questionable. How then do you jump up to the results? The results can be manipulated in whatever way, but as long as the process of doing that is questionable.
Thank you very much.
It dents the outcome.
I was just dwelling on the trivial.